Hello, this is going to be a video for the explanation for my final project, which is about a virtual world that I made to help Korean EFL learners practice their English. I made it through a game engine called Unity, and it's hosted on a social speaking platform called VRChat. Anyone can join it with their computer, their cell phone, or if they have a virtual reality headset, of course, but you don't need a virtual reality headset to join. You can join through a public server, which can let any random other person join, or through friends on your friends list, or a private room, which is what I'm going to do. So when users enter the world, they're greeted with a welcome message. This welcome message is supposed to state the purpose of the world and how to use it. So it's a RP world for Korean English learners to practice their English and gain confidence while speaking English, and there's also translation in Korean at the bottom. It also lets you know that the default role, there's two roles in this world, it's host and guest. Since it's a house, the default role that everybody gets is host, but if you're with a friend, you can press this button and it will switch your role to guest. So right now there's two sides to the roleplay script. This world includes interactive props that you can more accurately, more interactively engage with, such as a tea set and a coffee set. There's also this cake, which you can actually eat. Now, if a user has their VR headset, it will be much more interactive. But as you can see, I'm using my desktop right now, so you do not need a VR headset. And I chose VRChat as a host for this world because VRChat is a program that is free. There's no subscription or anything like that, and it's accessible through many kinds of devices. So in my opinion, it's very accessible compared to other programs, games, or software out there. So let me demonstrate. This is the first roleplay that a user can actually do. It lets you know that the host speaks first, so you should say your lines first if you're the host. If you press this button and you switch to guest, it will let you know that the host speaks first, so you should wait for the host to say their lines. So depending on your roleplay role, that depends on what you will see here. So users will take turns going through the roleplay script. Welcome to my home. And the guest would say, hello, thank you for inviting me. And the host says, please come in. And you go through the script like this. It's a very short script, so as to not overwhelm users with difficult words or very long, tiring dialogue. So the first one is about just welcoming into the house. The second one is about offering someone a drink or being offered a drink. I chose these subjects for dialogue because they're very common and real conversations that people have in everyday life, so I think they would be very useful. This one is about being offered food at someone's house or offering food, and you can actually pick up the cake or strawberries and eat them very interactively. For the coffee and tea too, you can actually make coffee and tea. There's a guide here how to make anything that you want. The other scripts offered here, this one is about looking at the scenery, commenting on the scenery, having a conversation on the beautiful scenery. And there's a video player here. So this conversation is about offering something to watch together or being offered something to watch together. And after users have this conversation, they can actually use this video player. They can actually insert the URL from a YouTube video or some sort of video site and watch a video together. This is quite a big house, so I can add more things. The goal is to continuously add more things, like more interactable props, and continuously add more conversations that friends or instructors or classmates or anyone can really go through And another option that I was thinking about would be to actually add NPCs, non-player characters, to have these conversations with users, just in case they want to practice their speaking without actually speaking to another person. Or if they actually don't have another person to speak to, they could just use the NPC, and I could add native speaking voice lines to go with the NPC. But developing such a world, it's very close to developing a game, so if I'm doing it by myself, it takes quite a long time to create and test and upload and do everything, so it would take a long time to make this exactly what I would like to be able to help EFL students. But I think it is a great start. This world is public on VRChat, so anyone can find it. Anyone watching this video can even find it. I'll also include a link to the world if anybody wants to try going into the world themselves. So yes, this is my world for English learning Korean speakers. I plan to improve and update it as time goes, and thank you for watching.